character in a movie, and I'm me, and I'm real, and there's no...
Bishop has a love interest that's been kidnapped by an arms dealer.
Tommy Lee Jones has always been a powerful presence in Hollywood, known for his tough roles and commanding performances. But recent rumors have sparked concern among fans. It's said that Tommy might be stepping away from the spotlight. And the reason? His wife's tragic diagnosis. Could this really be the end of his career? In this video, we'll explore the truth behind these rumors and take a closer look at Tommy Lee Jones's incredible life and career. Stay tuned to find out if the rumors are true. Life before fame. Tommy Lee Jones was born on September 15, 1946, in San Saba, Texas. Growing up in the tough landscape of rural Texas, his upbringing was deeply influenced by the strong values of his parents, Clyde and Lucille. Clyde worked in the oil industry, a physically demanding job that often required the family to relocate within the state. As a result, Tommy experienced a somewhat nomadic childhood, attending several schools along the way. Being an only child, Tommy was greatly shaped by both his parents. His father's strong work ethic made a lasting impact on him, while his mother, Lucille, who wore many hats as a police officer, school teacher, and beauty shop owner, taught him the importance of adaptability and perseverance. The mix of his father's demanding labor and his mother's varied career paths grounded Tommy in the principles of hard work and determination. In a household where multiple jobs were a necessity, Tommy quickly learned the value of discipline and self-reliance. Despite the frequent moves and the challenges his family faced, he excelled in school, showing a keen intellect and natural curiosity. Tommy's educational journey was as varied as his upbringing. Each new school brought new challenges, but these experiences helped him build resilience, a trait that would serve him well in the future. Although his education was far from typical, Tommy's intelligence and determination were evident from an early age. His hard work eventually paid off when he earned a scholarship to attend St. Mark's School of Texas in Dallas, a prestigious prep school known for its rigorous academics. This marked a significant turning point in Tommy's life. The environment at St. Mark's was a stark contrast to the rural Texas settings he was used to, but he adapted quickly. At St. Mark's, Tommy excelled both academically and athletically, particularly in football, which he grew passionate about. He dedicated himself to the sport with the same intensity he applied to his studies, and his performance on the field was outstanding. The discipline and teamwork he learned through football became integral parts of his character. In 1965, Tommy enrolled at Harvard University, a place that would have a profound influence on him. There, he majored in English literature, diving deep into the exploration of human experiences through literature. Football continued to be important to him, and he played as an offensive guard on the Harvard team, even participating in the legendary 1968 Harvard-Yale game that ended in a 29-29 tie. But Tommy's interests at Harvard extended beyond football. He also discovered a passion for acting, participating in campus theater productions. This new interest allowed him to express himself creatively and explore the complexities of human nature. After graduating from Harvard in 1969 with a degree in English literature, Tommy faced a crossroads. With his academic achievements, love for football, and newfound interest in acting, his future was uncertain. While many of his peers pursued traditional careers, Tommy felt drawn to acting, where he could blend his intellectual pursuits with creative expression. Despite the uncertainties, Tommy was determined to follow his passion for acting. He knew success in Hollywood wasn't guaranteed, but he was ready to take the leap. This decision marked the beginning of a new chapter in his life, leading him from the oil fields of Texas to becoming one of the most respected actors of his generation. Early career. In 1969, Tommy made his Broadway debut in A Patriot for Me, marking his transition from a promising young actor to a serious contender in the theater world. The play allowed him to showcase his acting skills in a challenging role. Following this, Tommy moved to film, landing a small part in the 1970 hit Love Story. Though his role was minor, it introduced him to a wider audience and opened doors in the film industry. From 1971 to 1975, Tommy appeared in various TV and film roles, becoming well known for his portrayal of Dr. Mark Toland on the soap opera One Life to Live. This 4-year stint solidified his reputation as a serious TV actor. In 1976, his career took a significant turn with his first major film role in Jackson County Jail, where his raw performance hinted at the complex characters he would become known for. Tommy's breakout role came in 1977 with Rolling Thunder, where he played a Vietnam War veteran in a dark, intense story of revenge. His powerful portrayal resonated with audiences and critics, establishing him as an actor capable of bringing depth to flawed characters. By the early 1980s, Tommy was proving his versatility, taking on diverse roles in films like Backroads in 1981 and The Executioner's Song in 1982, the latter earning him critical acclaim and an Emmy Award. Throughout the mid-1980s, Tommy continued to build his career with roles in films like Black Moon Rising in 1986 and TV adaptations like Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. He demonstrated his range by tackling complex, emotionally rich characters. In 1985, he starred in The Park Is Mine, portraying a Vietnam veteran in a role that combined action and social commentary. By the late 1980s, Tommy had firmly established himself in Hollywood, with roles in films like The Package in 1989 that highlighted his ability to handle intense, high-stakes scenarios. The early 1990s marked a turning point, with his breakthrough role in JFK in 1991, earning him an Academy Award nomination. This performance showcased his ability to take on complex, controversial roles and solidified his status as one of the top actors of his generation. In 1992, Tommy continued his success with Under Siege, playing a charismatic villain, further cementing his reputation as a versatile and memorable actor. Achieving a major milestone. In 1993, Tommy's career hit a significant peak with the release of The Fugitive. Directed by Andrew Davis, the action thriller starred Harrison Ford as Dr. Richard Kimball, a man falsely accused of murder. Tommy played U.S. Marshal Samuel Gerard, a determined lawman tasked with capturing Kimball. This role marked a shift for Tommy, showcasing his ability to portray a relentless yet principled character. The film was a box office hit, earning over $368 million globally, and Tommy's performance won him an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor, cementing his status in Hollywood. Following The Fugitive, Tommy took on diverse roles in 1994. He starred in Blown Away, playing Ryan Garrity, an IRA terrorist causing chaos in Boston. Though the film received mixed reviews, Tommy's intense performance stood out. Later that year, he appeared in Oliver Stone's Natural Born Killers as Warden Dwight McCluskey, a corrupt prison warden, further demonstrating his versatility. Tommy also portrayed baseball legend Ty Cobb in Cobb, a role praised for its depth, even though the film wasn't a commercial success. In 1995, Tommy ventured into comic book adaptations with Batman Forever, playing Harvey Dent, Two-Face. Despite mixed reviews, the film grossed over $336 million, and Tommy's energetic portrayal of the villain highlighted his versatility. Tommy's most iconic role came in 1997 with Men in Black. Playing Agent K alongside Will Smith, Tommy's deadpan humor and strong chemistry with Smith were key to the film's success, earning over $589 million worldwide. and solidifying his place as a major box office draw. He reprised the role in 2002's Men in Black 2, which, while not as critically acclaimed as the original, still grossed $441 million, with fans appreciating Tommy's consistent portrayal. In 1998, Tommy reprised his role as U.S. Marshal Samuel Gerard in U.S. Marshals, a spin-off of The Fugitive. While the film didn't match the original's acclaim, it performed well at the box office. That same year, Tommy was set to appear in Saving Private Ryan, but his scenes were cut, a rare setback in his steady career. In 1999, Tommy starred in Double Jeopardy as Travis Lehman, a parole officer drawn into a woman's quest for justice. The film was a commercial hit, further cementing Tommy's reputation in suspenseful dramas. He continued to take on diverse roles in the early 2000s, including Rules of Engagement in 2000, where he played a retired Marine attorney, and Space Cowboys, also in 2000, a lighter role in a space adventure film directed by Clint Eastwood. Both films showcased Tommy's range, from serious drama to lighthearted humor. In 2003, Tommy starred in The Hunted, a thriller where he played L.T. Bonham, a skilled tracker hunting a rogue student. While the film had mixed reviews, Tommy's performance was praised. In the same year, he appeared in The Missing, a Western directed by Ron Howard, where he played Samuel Jones, a father trying to rescue his kidnapped daughter. Tommy's portrayal was noted for its emotional depth, adding to his already impressive career. Directorial debut and other projects. In 2005, Tommy Lee Jones added a new achievement to his long career by making his directorial debut with The Three Burials of Melquiades Estrada. Not only did he direct the film, but he also starred in it, making it a deeply personal project. The movie, written by Guillermo Arriaga, tells the emotional story of Pete Perkins, a Texas rancher played by Jones. Perkins embarks on a mission to fulfill the last wish of his friend, Melquiades Estrada, who was tragically killed by a Border Patrol officer. Estrada had asked to be buried in his homeland, Mexico. Jones's first time directing was met with widespread praise, both for his work behind the camera and his heartfelt performance as Perkins. The film's exploration of themes like friendship, justice, and redemption struck a chord with both audiences and critics. Jones's portrayal earned him the Best Actor award at the Cannes Film Festival, while Arriaga won Best Screenplay, highlighting the film's success. This project was a major milestone in Jones's career, proving he had a strong narrative vision as a director, complementing his well-established reputation as an outstanding actor. After his directorial success, Jones continued to explore diverse roles. In 2006, he appeared in A Prairie Home Companion, directed by the renowned Robert Altman. This film, a mix of comedy and drama, was based on Garrison Keillor's famous radio show. Jones played Axeman, a character representing corporate interests threatening to shut down the beloved radio program. Though part of an ensemble cast, Jones's portrayal of Axeman stood out thanks to his signature dry wit and subtle performance, which contributed to the film's overall charm and positive reception. In 2007, Jones's career hit another high with his role in No Country for Old Men, directed by the Coen brothers. This modern Western crime thriller, adapted from Cormac McCarthy's novel, featured Jones as Sheriff Ed Tom Bell. His character, a weary lawman trying to cope with the rising violence in his area, served as the film's moral center. Jones's performance as Sheriff Bell was praised for its depth and humanity, capturing the essence of a man burdened by the brutality around him. The film itself was a huge success, winning 4 Academy Awards, including Best Picture, and is often regarded as one of the best films of the 21st century. Jones's role in No Country for Old Men remains one of the most memorable of his career. showcasing his ability to express complex emotions with understated elegance. Later in 2007, Jones captivated audiences again with his role in the Valley of Elah, a crime drama directed by Paul Haggis. The film, inspired by true events, follows Hank Deerfield, a retired military police officer, as he investigates the mysterious disappearance and death of his son, who had just returned from Iraq. Jones played Deerfield, a grieving father determined to uncover the truth, delivering an extraordinary performance. Jones's portrayal of Deerfield was powerful, capturing the pain and determination of a man dealing with personal loss and the harsh realities of war. His performance received critical acclaim and several award nominations, including an Academy Award nomination for Best Actor. While the film had mixed reviews overall, Jones's restrained yet powerful depiction of grief and resilience was universally praised, reinforcing his status as one of the finest actors of his generation. From 2008 to 2010, Tommy Lee Jones continued to show his versatility by taking on a variety of roles in both mainstream and independent films. In 2009, he starred in the Electric Mist, a crime drama directed by Bertrand Tavernier. Based on James Lee Burke's novel, the film featured Jones as Dave Robichaud, a detective in Louisiana, dealing with a complex web of crime and corruption. While the film didn't achieve significant commercial success, Jones's performance was praised for its depth and authenticity, adding another commendable role to his diverse filmography. In 2010, Jones took on a role in The Company Men, a drama that explored the effects of corporate downsizing on employees' lives. Directed by John Wells, the film featured an ensemble cast including Ben Affleck, Chris Cooper, and Kevin Costner. Jones played Gene McClary, a senior executive who begins to question the moral implications of his company's decisions. The film received positive reviews, with critics particularly noting Jones's nuanced performance, which brought gravitas and introspection to the story. In 2011, Tommy Lee Jones made a strong return to Blockbuster cinema with his role in Captain America: The First Avenger, directed by Joe Johnston. This film, a key entry in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, starred Chris Evans as Steve Rogers, Captain America. Jones played Colonel Chester Phillips, a senior officer in the U.S. Army who plays a crucial role in the creation of Captain America. Jones's portrayal of Colonel Phillips was widely praised. His ability to infuse the character with authority and gravitas made him a standout in the film, which grossed over $370 million worldwide. Captain America. The First Avenger was another reminder of Jones's versatility, showing his ability to excel in both character-driven dramas and large-scale action films. The year 2012 saw Jones reprising one of his most iconic roles, Agent K, in Men in Black 3. Directed by Barry Sonnenfeld, this third installment in the popular science fiction comedy series featured a time travel plot with Jones's character at the center of the action. Although much of the film focused on a younger version of Agent K, played by Josh Brolin, Jones's presence remained key. The film was a commercial success, grossing over $624 million worldwide, and Jones's chemistry with Will Smith and Josh Brolin was praised by both critics and audiences. Later in 2012, Jones delivered one of his most critically acclaimed performances in Steven Spielberg's Lincoln. The film, starring Daniel Day-Lewis as President Abraham Lincoln, focused on the final months of Lincoln's life and his efforts to pass the 13th Amendment, which abolished slavery. Jones portrayed Thaddeus Stevens, a radical Republican congressman known for his strong abolitionist views. Jones's portrayal of Stevens was widely lauded, with critics noting his ability to bring both passion and complexity to the role. His performance was key to conveying the film's themes of justice and equality, earning him numerous award nominations, including an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor. Lincoln was both a critical and commercial success, further solidifying Jones's reputation as one of Hollywood's most respected and talented actors. In 2014, Tommy Lee Jones returned to directing with The Homesman, a project he was deeply involved in as a co-writer, director, and star. The film, which revisited the Western genre, was a critical success and showcased Jones's talent for telling a compelling story with emotional depth. His performance as George Briggs, a rugged frontiersman, was praised for its complexity, adding another layer to his already impressive body of work. In 2016, Jones appeared in The Mechanic: Resurrection, an action thriller starring Jason Statham. In the film, Jones played Max Adams, a character who assists the protagonist in his mission. While the film received mixed reviews, Jones's performance was noted for adding gravitas to the high-energy action. In the same year, Jones continued to take on diverse roles, appearing in Jason Bourne, the fifth installment of the Bourne series directed by Paul Greengrass. Jones played CIA Director Robert Dewey, a key antagonist in the film, opposite Matt Damon's titular character. Jason Bourne was a commercial success, grossing over $415 million worldwide. Jones's portrayal of Dewey was praised for its intensity and for bringing a sense of authority and menace to the role, enhancing the film's tension. That same year also, Jones appeared in Criminal, a science fiction action thriller directed by Ariel Vroman. The film featured an ensemble cast including Kevin Costner, Gary Oldman, and Ryan Reynolds, and followed a convict implanted with the memories of a deceased CIA agent. Jones played Dr. Franks, the scientist behind the memory transfer. While the film received mixed reviews, Jones's performance was highlighted as a strong point, with critics noting his ability to bring credibility to the film's more outlandish elements. In 2017, Tommy Lee took on a supporting role in Shock and Awe, a political drama directed by Rob Reiner. The movie explores the true story of journalists investigating the Bush administration's claims about weapons of mass destruction in Iraq. Tommy portrayed Joe Galloway, a seasoned journalist whose experience was crucial in uncovering the truth behind the government's statements. While Shock and Awe wasn't a big box office hit, the performances, especially those of the cast, were widely recognized. Alongside Tommy, Woody Harrelson and James Marsden played significant roles. The film received mixed reviews, but Tommy's portrayal of Galloway was particularly praised for adding a sense of seriousness and depth to the character. His performance highlighted his enduring talent as he embodied the gravity of a journalist committed to uncovering the truth. In 2019, Tommy returned to the big screen in the science fiction drama Ad Astra, directed by James Gray. In this film, Tommy played Clifford McBride, the missing father of the main character, Roy McBride, portrayed by Brad Pitt. The story follows Roy on a mission to find his father, who has been lost in space and whose actions could endanger the entire solar system. Tommy's role as Clifford McBride was central to the film's exploration of themes like isolation, human ambition, and the complexities of the father-son relationship. Critics praised Ad Astra for its stunning visuals, direction, and strong performances. Tommy's portrayal of a man driven to the edge by his relentless quest for knowledge received particular acclaim. His subtle and emotionally nuanced performance added a significant layer to the film, making it a standout in the genre. In 2020, Tommy showed his versatility by starring in the comedy The Comeback Trail, directed by George Gallo. This movie marked a shift from the more serious roles that had dominated his recent career. Tommy played Duke Montana, an aging movie star who becomes the unsuspecting target of a scheme by two producers trying to cash in on an insurance policy. The film featured an ensemble cast, including Robert De Niro, Morgan Freeman, and Zach Braff. Although the comeback trail received mixed reviews, Tommy's performance was often highlighted as a key strength. His portrayal of Duke Montana allowed him to showcase his comedic timing and ability to play against type, bringing both humor and unexpected depth to the character. This role demonstrated Tommy's ongoing relevance and adaptability in Hollywood's ever-changing landscape. In 2022, Tommy revisited a past success by reprising his role as George Briggs in The Homesman. This project wasn't a direct sequel to the 2014 film, but rather an expansion of the original story. Once again, Tommy stepped into the shoes of the complex, morally ambiguous character that had earned critical acclaim 8 years earlier. This installment of The Homesman was especially well received in independent film circles. Tommy's performance and direction were praised for their emotional depth and impact. The film reaffirmed his ability to bring challenging and flawed characters to life, showcasing his continued dedication to exploring the human condition through his work. His return to The Homesman also highlighted his commitment to stories that challenge both himself and his audience. As of 2024, Tommy remains an active and respected figure in the film industry. While specific projects for this year have not yet been announced, his enduring presence in Hollywood is clear. Throughout the years, Tommy has consistently chosen roles that push boundaries and provoke thought, solidifying his legacy as an actor deeply committed to his craft. Personal life, controversies, and confirming the rumors. Tommy Lee Jones, a Hollywood star known for his intense roles and commanding performances, has always kept his personal life private. Even with his fame, Tommy has managed to shield much of his private life from the public eye. Over the years, he has been through 3 significant marriages, each reflecting different phases of his career and personal growth. Tommy's first marriage was to Kate Lardner in 1971. Kate, an actress and writer, is the daughter of the renowned journalist and screenwriter Ring Lardner Jr. However, their marriage ended in divorce in 1978. Both Tommy and Kate have kept the reasons for their separation quiet. This was early in Tommy's career when he was still making his mark in Hollywood, so details about their split remain scarce. In 1981, Tommy married Kimberly Clafley, whose father is former San Antonio Mayor Phil Hardberger. This marriage lasted 15 years and produced 2 children, Austin Leonard, born in 1982, and Victoria Kafka, born in 1991. This period coincided with Tommy's peak years in the film industry. True to form, Tommy kept much of his family life out of the public eye. His marriage to Kimberly ended in divorce in 1996, during a high point in his career. In 2001, Tommy married Dawn Laurel, a photographer he met while working on the TV movie The Good Old Boys in 1995. Their relationship has been notably private, with little public information about their life together. The couple now resides on a ranch in San Antonio, Texas, away from the Hollywood hustle. Their marriage seems to offer Tommy a tranquil retreat, allowing him to enjoy a quiet life focused on his interests, away from the limelight. Outside of Hollywood, Tommy Lee Jones finds solace in the outdoors, particularly the wide-open spaces of Texas. His connection to the land goes beyond a hobby. It's a significant part of his identity. Tommy owns several ranches in Texas and has been involved in cattle ranching for years, showing his commitment to a lifestyle that keeps him grounded. His ranch in San Saba, Texas, holds special meaning as it's his birthplace. Tommy has invested a great deal of effort into maintaining it as a working ranch. His love for horses and ranching is well known, and he often shares how this way of life provides him with a sense of fulfillment that the entertainment industry cannot match. Tommy's bond with Texas extends beyond ranching. It represents a lifestyle that contrasts sharply with his Hollywood image. This connection to the land and his dedication to ranching have played a key role in keeping him balanced, particularly through the ups and downs of his acting career. Despite his private nature, Tommy Lee Jones is open about his political views, especially on environmental issues. A supporter of Democratic candidates, he's been involved in political fundraising and has voiced his concerns about environmental matters. However, his activism tends to be low-key, focusing on specific causes rather than broad political debates. Tommy has also used his influence for charitable work, particularly in education and the arts. He has supported various educational initiatives and programs that promote literacy and access to the arts, especially for underserved communities. Even though he is private, his commitment to these causes reflects his strong belief in the value of education and cultural development. Given Tommy's history of maintaining privacy, it's no surprise that he has mostly avoided major controversies throughout his career. However, a few rumors and incidents have surfaced, revealing some of the complexities of his character and professional life. One recurring rumor concerns Tommy's behavior on set. Some colleagues have described him as challenging to work with, noting his intensity and high standards for professionalism. There have been reports of him being intimidating, particularly towards co-stars he felt were not serious about their work. Yet others view him as a dedicated professional with a deep commitment to his craft, a common trait among serious Hollywood actors. A recent rumor involves Tommy possibly stepping back from acting due to concerns about his wife Dawn's health. Speculation has grown that Tommy might be reducing his career to care for Dawn, who is rumored to be dealing with a serious illness. While these rumors have attracted attention, they remain unconfirmed. Tommy has not publicly addressed these claims, and no reliable sources have provided details about Dawn's health or Tommy's reasons for scaling back his workload. Given Tommy's history of keeping his personal life private, it's unlikely he would discuss such matters with the media. Therefore, any speculation about him leaving showbiz due to his wife's illness should be approached with caution. Without confirmation from trustworthy sources, these rumors remain unverified.